Now, I already talked quite a bit about this episode in my top 20 Buffy episodes, so I won't spend too much time on it on this particular video. If you want to know more thoughts on what I'm going to share here, you can go ahead and check out that video that I did quite some time ago. But I will still give just a quick rundown on how I feel. I love this episode. That should be clear. It is number 1 on my top 20 Buffy episodes, so I suppose it makes a certain amount of sense that I would love this episode. One thing that I do want to touch upon here that I didn't mention in my top 20 Buffy episodes is that this musical focuses on everyone. It'd be pretty easy to have this episode just focus on Buffy, not only because the show is named after her, but also because she's going through a lot at this point in the show. But also, a lot of other people are also going through a lot of different things, so it's nice to see all of those various different characters and what they're also going through. This show, despite focusing a lot on Buffy, is really an ensemble show. So it is nice in this episode to see what everyone else is also going through. Everyone has different issues that they are wrestling with, and we get to see that in this episode. And the one thing that I did talk about in that previous video, but really does need to be brought up here since I'm talking about why I like this musical, this season could not have continued if this episode wasn't a musical. The thing about musicals is the characters sing about things that they wouldn't actually say out loud. In a musical setting, this makes sense because the character is just singing to the audience, but in this particular universe, in this particular reality, while they are technically singing to the audience, they're also legitimately singing out loud and everyone can hear. So the problems that these characters would 100% keep just inside is forced out, and so they're forced to look at these problems and actually address them. And so it's able to kickstart the rest of the season, and that's not something that would have happened if this episode hadn't been a musical. And so this episode wasn't a musical just for the gimmick of it being a musical, it was a musical because it was important for the overall plot. So thanks for sticking around with me. It took me a while to finish this, but this musical is officially wrapped up, so I hope you enjoyed all of the videos. They should all be together in one playlist now that it's all done, so if you want to watch through all of them, you can check that out. And I will see all of you whenever I see you again.
Lord.